Dracomaid's best deck. If you're a competitive budget Yu-Gi-Oh player, buy and invest in this deck now. In the past week, I've played against various Dracotail decks, and they are all missing one thing, and that's an Omni Negate. Dragonmaid doesn't only increase the ceiling of this deck, but it also creates a pathway for the Draco cards, be it through the early Omni Negate or by forcing your opponent to waste resources on the wrong cards. This here is one of two variants of this deck build. If you're interested in the other variant, be sure to be subscribed, where I'll be posting some feature matches and also the deck profile coming soon. This deck profile is going to be starting with the copies of the Dragonmaid card. Yeah, I kind of wanted to maximize on the Dragonmaid card because I kind of want to see them as early as possible, because one Dragonmaid card and any of the Dracotail cards gives you a full combo, because they can easily net you into both of the archetypes, which is very spicy, because I do not want this end board of this particular deck to just end on the standard 2 trap cards and 2 monsters on the field. Like, yeah, come on, it's quite easy to break. It's very quite easy to break. But this is why I love the Dracomail. I keep calling Dracomail. I'm mixing the names already. This is why I love the Dragonmaid cards in there, because it adds so much more value and definitely increases the ceiling of the deck exponentially. You can see only one of these cards, and they're easily gonna bridge you into the Dracotail archetype. And so it's like a 1-in-2 combo by only seeing one of these cards, yet alone seeing them together. So this, I'm playing 3 copies of the Chambers, 3 copies of the Parlor, and 1 of each of the bigger dragons. These bigger dragons that you may think of them as a brick, but this is a fake impulse. This card is quite nice. You can discard this card, target 1 face-up monster your opponent control. It cannot activate the effect this turn. Fake impulse. This one is a fake, it's kind of like a monster reborn, which is quite nice, but the purpose of these cards are mainly for the hospitality, because they can easily gain you to your lady, and lady is one of the spiciest cards in this deck, or one of the best support Dragonmaids have received to date. So 1 of each of the spells and trap. I'm also playing a small Blue Eyes engine. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the videos I've posted so far. I love the Blue Eyes engine because it allows us to now also increase the ceiling that the ceiling is already being increased. Yeah, so the ceiling is not an increase. Yeah, so Blue Eyes basically allows you to tap into the number 38 Hope Harbinger. Yeah, it gives you the option to have a spell negation more. So your typical end board is always like a spell negation and Omni Negate on top of your 2 trap cards and your 2 Dracotail monsters. And also I tend to slap in Phileas on there also, which just makes it ridiculous. So this just shows the extent, like it's so much. And during the course of this week, I'll be showcasing this deck versus various copies of various deck builds of Dracotail, and you can see I played against the K9, I played against the Branded, and the difference between them all was the fact that I had an Omni Negate. I had the Omni Negate or the Dragonmaid cards that will force my opponent now to interact with them, which just gave me space to do full combos. I'm like, all right, bro, you wasted your Ash, you wasted your dominance, like, shit, let me play Yu-Gi-Oh now, and I'm still gonna end on a crazy end board. So typically, so as now I'm gonna go into, of course, 3 copies of your fine mana. This color mana, she's fine and she's a mana. Wait, nah, that doesn't sound right. She just fine mana. 3 copies of, yeah, this card basically has me dieting now and working out, because that 6-pack is fine. At 6-pack is fine. Yeah, look here, Sazers. Yeah, we kind of hit the gym and stuff these days. We getting a little too heavy. We getting a little too heavy. I'm only playing 1 copy of the Mululu. And it's just mainly for the combo, the 1-card combo, which allows us to bounce out steel to go into the Fumulu, Mulululu. I may test out some more, but so far 1 copy is working quite fine, so I'm good with that. I'm playing 1 of each of the dragons, you know, and the dragons work quite well with the changeover. So even if I were to open changeover, or I were to open the dragon, because you want to see these cards in your hand, but with any of the Dragonmaid cards, I'm easily going into a sale, and then I'm getting this effect. And when you send to the graveyard, you tend to get the effect. so that's fine. Free spells, free, oh, of course, you guys already know this is obvious. Free of you, why not? These are the best spell cards in the deck, so definitely rocking free of each of them. One of each of the traps. I love this trap. I love this trap. And what's great about these is you don't need, you can open these cards and like they are not brick. This card is a spell negation, and this sends the monster back to the hand. If you happen to have Dracotail cards in the graveyard, then it's a plus because you draw. And what I love about it, it's an interruption plus a draw. And sometimes you draw into hand traps or you draw into your finer mana. Damn, she's fine. Damn, she's fine. Yes, I know, right? Right. In terms of hand traps, I'm playing 9 hand traps. These are 3 of the most impactful hand traps in the deck or in Yu-Gi-Oh! Nibiru, Ash, and Droll. My only problem with Droll in the deck so far is times I set up a board with these 2 traps, right? These 2 traps here, and we draw the opponent. We'll get a first effect, but unfortunately we won't get a draw effect, which, yeah, I'm a greedy guy. I love drawing. I love drawing. So this is my only problem with draw, but draw is so impactful this format. I'm like, yeah, we definitely have to play draw. And in terms of defensive cards, I'm playing a Caller by the Hunted and a triple tactic talent. This is the main deck. This has been doing great. If you want to see the deck in action, check out my VODs. I've also posted a few clips and duels of this deck playing quite nice. Very consistent. It's very powerful. And I still not quite understand the deck. I've still been making misplays, but still been dominated. So that clearly shows how strong and powerful the deck is. In terms of the side deck, I'm playing 1 CO and 2. This card returns back to the extra deck. So I felt it better to just play 2 house instead of 1 because it returns back to the extra deck. This goes to the graveyard, so we can always summon it again. I'm playing 2 copies of the lady. I've never really used the second, so I guess we can even make space and cut out 1. 2 copies of Arthur. Yeah, let's call this King Arthur himself. 1 copy of the Galula Mel. Yeah, this card is quite nice, but this is the MVP. I love this card. I love this card a lot. It does so much, saves me so much. This is a banish from the graveyard on the field, and if it's in the graveyard, it just keep returning to the field. Just keep returning to the field like mad. The MVP if you playing against the mirror match, bro, I swear, mirror match you will be dropping this. But the advantage if you play in this variant of the deck, you are playing the Dragonmaid, so you're gonna see some additional value from this card because of the Dragonmaid cards. Trust me. Borrowload, yeah, I've not yet summoned this, and I've played like so many duels with this deck. It's just there, I guess. I just slap it in there, so definitely this can be replaced. So yeah, yes, we didn't see that guy. We didn't see that guy. The Hope and the Divine Golden Shadow Dragon. Yeah, this is how it's pronounced. Yeah, this is mainly a hair to go into this. I know you may be asking, what, bro, why can't you just go straight into the Hope? Yeah, there's a long story. Typically the combo is I tend to make this card with the lady, and I tend to want to have lady in the graveyard, so special summon it with CO during the standby phase, so I can whole chain of chains. So I'd go into this, remove, detach the lady, and most likely it's the blue eyes because that's part of the blue eyes combo. Go into the Hope, so during the standby phase, this is in the graveyard. Yeah, just the reason why. Erratic Seal, it's a dragon deck, plus it's also very important for the 1 card combo here. And then I'm playing 1 copy of Spirit of Eyes of Blue, which is for the blue eyes combo. Basically it gives you the full blue eyes combo. You need to try the blue eyes combo. The blue eyes small engine in here is so spicy. Drop kick the like button, any value. If you guys making any online purchases, please feel free to trading card link, guys. You can get 7% discount, possibly free shipping, and also you get a sleeve for every single you purchase. And yeah, I tend to buy 40 singles every time I get sleeve. I have not bought sleeves in Yu-Gi-Oh for like forever. So definitely give them a check out, guys. See you guys in the next video.